Hi guys, I'm John from LHT Performance. This is another Tech Wednesday. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you like it. Also the little bell next to it, click that. It will let you know when we upload a new video. So hopefully this helps. It is how to remove the bumper on your S2000. First off, we're going to need a number 3 Phillips screwdriver. You can do this with a number 2, but these screws right here are a little bit larger. There is 5 Phillips head screws, and the number 3 screwdriver fits these the nicest. You don't want to scratch these, so you want the screwdriver to fit in here perfect. If the screwdriver fits, there's less chance of it slipping and scratching that bolt. So we're going to take all 5 of those out. So once you have all 5 bolts removed, this metal plate with the seal is connected. This will lift up. It's often semi-stuck down. As you see, the water will actually make it sticky. So the metal piece will remove. Usually the rubber will come on it. So the rubber, as you see, it's got like sticky junk under there. It shouldn't be stuck down there. Typically it comes off with that metal bar. So now we have that bar removed. You're going to look in this area here. You see there is a 10mm bolt right there. There is one on both sides. So from the top side, we're going to go ahead and remove those bolts. Now be careful removing those. Don't drop the bolt down there because you will never see it again. The car is up in the air. It'll look similar if you get it up on jack stands. But in this spot right between the bumper and the fender, if you look directly up here, you're going to see another fastener. Now this is a 8mm and a Phillips. You can use either or, but there is one going up on both sides. So I'm going to use an 8mm socket here because it makes it much easier and there's less chance of the screwdriver slipping. Alright, so looking from the bottom, you see these fasteners that are holding the bumper to those under plastic panels. Well, this car doesn't have a factory OEM lip, so some of these bolts will look different. But just pay close attention to each bolt and where it goes. As you see, this bolt is actually going up into the plastic as of the rest. So basically pay attention to each bolt and find out which one you need to remove. Some of these will have plastic clips on different years. So it's pretty simple. Just pay attention to what bolt goes where. So now we have all of our fasteners removed. You see the bumper is loose from everything. Again, just go ahead and check it. Don't start tugging on anything until you're 100% sure all the clips are loose. So now I'm going to show you a little tip. This is something we've been doing for years. There is little tabs here that we're going to have to break loose, and these can usually be tough. Well, one of my tricks here is use some of this stuff. Now you're going to spray it right along that seam. Just spray it in there. It's not going to hurt your paint, don't panic. This is often used to clean off like goo on the paint, so it's not going to hurt it. But you're going to spray that in there. I want to pull this apart, then I'll explain what that is doing and why it makes it easier. So this section here, there is a bump here that we need to pull down to clear. So you're going to pull this down lightly and then just keep constant pressure and pull this forward. See how this came off? This over here, there is a, where the bolt goes through, the bolt goes here. There is a little tab in the fender which I can show you once it comes apart. This is the clip here that will often get stuck. You see how WD-40 has got all the way in here? That's made it easier to slide back. I'll take this bumper all the way off here and then I'll show you the tabs. Now we have the bumper out the way. You can see this little plastic button right here. This is where your bolt is going into, and the hole in the bumper is actually going around that. That's why we're prying this bumper down ever so slightly to pull away. Also right here, you see like little triangle piece, looks like a little pyramid. That is the clip the bumper is sliding over. That will often get pretty tight on there. Hence why we're using the WD-40. By doing that, makes everything all slick around that, makes it come off much easier without tearing the bumper. We often get bumpers off cars and we see that that hole is broken all the way out. And it's because somebody's just tugged on it too hard and broke the bumper. Okay, time to put the bumper back on. There is no special way of putting it on apart from be careful of 2 areas. There's 2 little tabs on the bumper, the little tabs that stick out. The screws that we took out that went this way, those tabs are going to sit up against here. Well, lifting the bumper on, you got to be careful that those tabs, you don't sit and drop them on this paint here and scratch it. Alright, so I got George over here. So this tab You see the tabs right here? This is what we're trying to do. See those little metal tabs? See right here? They got to make sure they're inside of this right here, so when you push it back you're not going to scratch anything. And then this bumper here, these little parts are going to fit under those clips. Can I see how they're working their way in there? So now it's pushed in, you see how it lines up, and again the screw going up here, right up into here. And then this tab here is the one that we use the WD-40 to get it to break loose, but that just saves you a lot of headache. So same as removal, put all the bolts back in, all the screws, all the clips, this bar across here and the rubber. We're going to go ahead and clean this because as you see, this grime here was making the rubber stick. And that is it. Bumper on, bumper off, dead easy.